Today's the last day that I walk in this building. Today's my last day of work. For the last year and a half, I've walked in this office and done a variety of jobs. For the last year, I've been doing the same job over and over again. I've never really explained to anybody what exactly it is. So on my last day here at work, I thought I would let you know what I do or did. My job is to speak to customers on the phone about quantity and type of furniture, when we can supply them with the furniture, and when we can fix the furniture, and I'm boring myself talking about this. So what's my job really? It really isn't too much off of that. I, for some time, answered phones from customers saying that their furniture is broken. Can we get a service tech out there, or can you replace the entire thing? A majority of the calls that come into this call center are escalated for the last year. My job's been essentially to input data into a spreadsheet so they can figure out why we return furniture at the rate we return furniture at. My job is to get that data, input it in, so they can figure out if we're following policy procedure or if we're doing the right thing, and how we can reduce the number of returns, which inevitably gives them more profit. I mean, that's really what my job has been, and it's doing the same 7 keystrokes over and over again for 7.5 hours a day, 5 days a week for the last year. It's horribly depressing. And that's where I'm at right now. So today's my last day at work. I can't stand doing this job any longer. But before I go, I thought I'd give you a tour of my working area. So let me give you a tour of this. This is my motivation. This is where I come from. This reminds me of better days. This is how I feel about most people here at this office. The way they do things here. No, you're right. Let's do it the dumbest way possible because it's easier for you. This is what I want to tell the customers. It's that scene from Willy Wonka. It's certifications and my bonuses. I'm a universal agent, which means I can talk to people on the phone. There's my name tag so they know whose desk this is. This is a very sad desk. I can't bring myself to decorate it like other people's. I just don't see a point in it. Back here at home, I didn't film me leaving. I don't know why. I was just kind of in a rush to get out of there. So I thought I'd just leave you with some final thoughts about my last day at work. My last day at work, really quiet. Nobody's in on Sundays. That's why I chose to have my last day on Sunday. Now I run into a bigger problem, is what do you do with all of that useless knowledge that you gained from this job that's in your head now? I mean, when you were employed there, it wasn't useless, but now, I mean, I have all of this stuff inside my head, and it's useless now. I don't want to give off the impression that this place is in some way horrible. I have my issues with this place, but for the last year and a half, they've employed me, and they've employed me steadily. I haven't had to worry about not getting a 40-hour work week in, and there's a lot of people there that have been there for a very long time because it's a good place. It's just not a place for me, and it's definitely not a place that I can stay with how depressed and anxious I have been getting. So that's really the reason I left. Yeah. Final note, this is vlog number 0. I don't know if I'm going to release this. I just had to shoot something, and I figured my last day of work would be good. So that's why it's vlog day 0. I've been playing around with the idea of making more vlogs. I like the format. I like the kind of simplicity of editing it. I mean, I've already thrown together a lot of the footage that I did today, but we'll see. Thanks. It's Iron Man. It's cool.